Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You are watching live with LWL Lindsay with Love. Today is Friday, November 15th, full supermoon in Taurus, Friday, November 15th, 2024. And we are going to be having a really great show today. Let me get myself a little bit situated. This is like kind of wonky. All right, it's like right on the edge. Okay, that's fine. Spiritual AF, thank you. Good morning, KLS360. Welcome to the chat. For those of you, good morning, Catherine says, for feeling good. Yeah, me too. I'm feeling so good. Deanne, how are you feeling after the Manifesting Club? Who are my other manifesting friends here? If they are, let me know how you guys are feeling after that. It was super powerful. We manifested together last night under the energy of the full moon. The doors are already reopened. We're manifesting together again December 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time under the new moon. And December 15th, Friday the 13th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time under the full moon. So please join the Manifesting Club. It's $11 a month. If you're interested, please join. The doors are open again. Good morning, Shay. How are you feeling after last night? It was so nice to meet you. And I love your new hairstyle. I went onto your page and I gave you a like. I hope you saw that. I hope you're feeling good. Hey girl, hey, I hope you're feeling good. I hope you enjoyed your first Manifesting Club session. It was very powerful. And I went to bed with a smile on my face. You did. Oh, that's so amazing. I love that. Okay, good. Good. Today, we are going to finish our conversation around the Pleiadians. We started talking about the Pleiadians yesterday. I'm just going to get myself set up very nicely here so I can see everything I've got going on. By the way, you guys, if you're interested in the Manifesting Club, yay, you made it early today. Heal with Gina. I'm glad you're here. I launched my pre-sale Energy Healing Reiki Master course. So if you're interested in that, it is now in my link tree, number 3 spot, Reiki Master Energy Healing Certification course. Save $111. So original full price is going to be $333. Save $111 on pre-sale if you're interested. I had you in my brain because I know you were thinking about it. So good morning, Devante. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Shay, for the heart me. You guys, we had such a beautiful session last night. I just love my Manifesting Club members. I love all of you too, of course. But it's so nice to finally meet like in person on Zoom, right? I love that feeling. I love the energy of it. All right, let's get going with conversation today. I had one thing come through during my manifestation, my meditation this morning, excuse me. I think I need a sip of coffee really quickly. I woke up very early this morning. I don't like to wake up early if I don't have to. Shay, no worries. You can have camera on, camera off. No worries, honestly, no worries. Some people I know are a little bit camera shy or they don't want to be on the camera. Beck's in progress, welcome back to the chat. Monica's in the house, hey Monica. I had a great meditation this morning, although it was a 10-minute chakra meditation on YouTube. And at the 7-minute 45-second mark, they decided to put an ad in the middle of the meditation. Hello, a 10-minute meditation. And at 7 minutes, you're going to jolt me awake out of my meditation. That's okay. No worries. No worries. It still was powerful nonetheless. And I want you guys to tap in for a second. And if you can, put your hands on your heart and close your eyes and hear the words I'm about to share with you, because it was really powerful. And I think it's going to help a lot of people, especially for those of you that want to maybe step more into your empowerment. Maybe you want to share more of your gifts with the world, whether they're spiritual gifts or maybe artistic talents, whatever it is that you have to give that's very natural to you or something that you've been working on cultivating. I feel like a lot of people stop themselves because they're worried about other people judging them. And I had a very powerful thought come through a download during my meditation this morning that I'd like to share with you. And I think it will help a lot of people release this idea of being nervous about being judged. And so if you can, hey, Tara444, thanks for coming back. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Bex. Hey, Lorraine, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. I think I'm saying your name right, Lorraine. I hope so. So close the eyes, put the hands on the heart. And I'm going to give you a perspective shift around fear of being judged for being your best self. Okay. If you know that judging and criticizing is extremely low vibrational, then why would you care at all what somebody says about you who is judging you or criticizing you? Because you know that that is a very low vibrational state. And why on earth you as a high vibrational being would even give that any energy? Why would you be bothered by that? So permission granted to not give a crap if somebody judges you because you know that they're living in a place of insecurity, low vibration, jealousy, fear. And so rather than giving it attention or energy, you send them love and light, and perhaps you click the block button. We Heart NYC, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Crystal, welcome to the chat. Crystal Connections, I love that name. Welcome to the chat. You're welcome. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Ashley Ann, for the likes. Welcome. Do you guys want me to say it again? How did it feel in your soul? Did you close your eyes? Did you hear the words? Did it hit you and you were like, that's actually very valid? That's real? Thank you, Devontae, for the rose. VIP Aaron's in the house. Welcome, VIP Aaron. Felt great. Yeah. Jennifer H., welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. For those of you that are new here, the Manifesting Club doors are reopened for December. We're manifesting together December 2nd and December 13th. December 2nd, new moon energy at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time live on Zoom. And December 13th, Friday the 13th, full moon energy where we're going to be cutting some cords and manifesting together at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for the Heart Me VIP, Aaron. But it's my family, Shay. Yeah, well, you know what? They're the ones that are going to judge us the most. And so let it be. Just let it be. So true, Tara says. I'm worried about my family judging me too. And what I came to realize very quickly is that it's just a matter of opening perspectives and opening minds. And some people have closed minds and they're going to stay that way forever. And some people are willing to open their minds for you. VIP Mallory's in the house. Thank you for the Heart Me VIP, Mallory. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And honestly, they'll come around eventually. At first, when I told my mom I was quitting my corporate job to be an entrepreneur, she almost lost her mind. What are you going to do about your health insurance? I was like, pay it. What? Oh, like that's what we're worried about. By the way, I'm very high vibrational. I'm not an ill person, so that's fine. I'll honor my energy and manage it so I don't have to use my health insurance. Number one. And then number two, when I actually transitioned into this business outside of past my first business that I started with, it took her a long time. And now she's like, I manifested this. And I'm like, yes, you did. You sure did. Literally the health insurance question. I know. It's like, gosh, of all the things you're going to be concerned about. Good morning, VIP Mallory. How are you guys feeling? For those of you that are in the Manifesting Club, how are you feeling after last night's session? I was so taken aback in the most beautiful way by your kind words at the end of the call last night, you guys. I went to bed with like happy tears and a huge smile on my face. And so thank you for that. Thank you for being vulnerable and sharing your thoughts on just being part of my energy and in the Cosmic Collective and inside the Manifesting Club. It meant a lot to me. Oh, I just messed up my settings on my YouTube. There we go. Yes, VIP Aaron, thank you for that. I really appreciate you. Good morning, good morning. Okay, let's keep going. So should I say it one more time? Understanding is your new focus. Yeah. Should I say it one more time for the people in the back? Ah, happy Friday. That is so cute. I wanted to see what it looked like. Thank you, VIP Aaron. Thank you guys for lighting up my gift gallery, by the way. And for all of you that were giving likes at the beginning, please continue clicking the like button if you can. If your fingers are free. VIP Mallory says to Shay, I'm like, that's the last thing I'm worried about. Grand Rising Queen. Shay, thank you for the team bracelet. I appreciate it. Do you guys want me to say it one more time? I feel like twice is usually a good amount so that it really hits the soul. I'm going to say it one more time. Close our eyes if you can. If you're in a safe space. I look a little bit crazy this morning, but whatever. Spirituality doesn't wait for anybody, nor does it judge. So yes, please say it again. Here, I'm stubborn. Taurus here, I'm stubborn. I need a knock in the head. Well, you know what, Crystal? Awareness is the first step, right? It's the first step. VIP Mallory says, also tears of joy last night, too, to make it true. And I just got here, LOL. VIP Mallory, you're so close to propelling yourself into a whole new solid frequency. And Saturn, not only do, really quickly, I'm going to say it again, but not only do we have, it's okay, Bex, food is important. So get your groceries, no worries. Saturn is moving direct today. So not only, which I'll talk about in the astrology video. I haven't posted it because I posted the full moon video first, but not only do we have a full moon in Taurus conjunct Uranus, dismantling innovation, but we also have Saturn moving direct. So for a long time, we've been kind of getting ourselves situated, going inward, really kind of lining up the ducks in the rows behind the scene. And now Saturn is marching forward, and Saturn is mature, evolving, achieving success, determined, responsible, focused. Saturn is you showing up as the authority, expert, the master of your energy, whatever it is you came to this lifetime to do. Okay. So let's say it one more time. Close your eyes, you guys. I want to say it one more time. This is very specific for those of you that are worried about being judged for being your authentic selves. I received this in meditation this morning, and I think it's important because it came through for somebody. I had a 7-minute meditation, and this is what came through. So it was quite powerful. So if we can close our eyes, Saturn is staying direct. Oh, geez. I want to say through, oh God. Oh, sorry, Aaron. I don't know off the top of my head. I didn't look that far into when it goes retrograde, but I have ephemeris right here and I can look in a second. But let's close our eyes. This is for all of you that are fighting through a fear, who are stepping out of a comfort zone. I talked about this a couple of days ago. I think our comfort zones are things we've done in a past life already, which is quite boring. Why would we stay there? Let's evolve in this lifetime. Let's have some adventure. Okay. So if you're currently blasting through a comfort zone and it's a little bit sticky and it's a little bit scary, listen up, especially if you think people are going to judge you. Close the eyes, hand on the heart, let my words vibrate into your soul. If you know that judgment and criticism are low vibrational energies, then why would you pay any attention? Why would you give any of your energy away to those low vibrational people who are judging you? Doesn't make sense, right? It's like, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. If judgment and criticism are some of the most low vibrational things that you could do as a spiritual being on this planet, then why would you really care at all if somebody judges you? You know you're living in a high vibration. Of course, as you shine your light brighter, 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 people are going to have something to say about it. Of course. Anyone that comes on my TikTok page and leaves any sort of weird comment, I just block. You know, I have a block list. It's probably like hundreds of people long at this point. I don't care. I don't have time for that. Let it hit your soul, you guys. This is the power of awareness. Because when somebody comes to you or starts judging you or talking behind your back or whatever it is, and I'm not saying this is going to happen. I'm just saying if that's something you're afraid of, then recognize those people are living in a very insecure state, in a fear state. And in fact, what you could do is actually send them compassion. And now you've got like double karma. You're not giving any energy of your precious high vibrational energy. You're not giving any attention or energy to the judgment. You're moving forward in your greatest alignment. And you're also sending compassion to them. And so like, look at the karma, the good karma you just built up, while the other person is just boomeranging crap karma back to them. Right? All right. Let's catch up with the comments. Kay, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Good morning, Lala. How are you, my friend? It's nice to see you here. Aaron, well, now, I'm just going to Google it really fast because I was literally just listening to a whole YouTube on Saturn. And I'm like, there were so many dates in there that I was like, oh, how long is Saturn direct for? And I have an ephemeris somewhere around here, but I have a bunch of papers. So we're just going to Google. I want to say Saturn direct 2024. Okay, let's see if I get dates here. Yeah, it doesn't say. Okay, well, if we have time later, we'll talk about it. For now, I want to keep going with the show. Lala says, I can't believe that you just said that. I had played the day yesterday and this was really resonated. Oh, I had a bad day yesterday and this really resonated. Well, permission granted, Lala, to shake off the bad day. This is a whole new energy, a whole new frequency. You can just let it go, right? VIP Mallory says, Lindsay, so good. No longer going against my intuition to make others comfortable. Crystal says, go on, girl, by the way. I'm not discounting them. I'm just moving and grooving. But yes, of course, as you know. Crystal says, I'm so happy I found you on my feed. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for the follow, Crystal. Thank you for the follow. Fairies Rhapsody. I was like, why am I having such a hard? The S to the R to the H was very hard for me to read for some reason. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Lala, the appearance says to Lala, today's a new day. This one may have been for you. Yes, go on. Exactly. You guys know. I'm so happy you did too. WL, WL, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. So many new people in the chat. Okay, Erin, sounds good. Let me see. Let me just actually hear. Oh, but wait, if this isn't 2025, then I don't have it. Well, okay, the answer is no. I have an ephemeris, but it's not through 2025, and so that would not help us because Saturn is direct all the way through 2024. I want to say May 2025. That's my gut feeling is to May 2025. Tell me if I'm right, if you look it up, but no rush. All right, you guys, let's talk about the Pleiadians. Yesterday, we were talking about the Pleiadians, and it was a very powerful conversation, so I think we should continue on with it. Shay, thank you for sharing the live. I appreciate you. VIP Mallory says to Crystal, ain't that the truth, especially a community who understands you. Did I miss something? Oh. Thank you. Community is so important. Yep, it sure is. I agree with that. As a Capricorn, I'm exhausted of Saturn and Pluto. Well, permission granted to rest. March 2025. Thank you, VIP Mallory. I was like, I know it was either May or March. In my brain, I had an MA in my brain. I went with May. My friend Jody liked it last time. Oh, that's amazing. I'm glad that you shared it with her. Kristen, good morning. Welcome to the chat. All right, let's get on with it, you guys. The Manifesting Club doors are open. For those of you that are interested in really changing your life, I would recommend that you not only join the Manifesting Club, but also the Cosmic Collective. For a grand total of $44 a month, you will literally change your life. We had a really powerful Manifesting Club session yesterday, and VIP Erin pointed out very, very, very generously that she watched a video from the beginning of the Cosmic Collective, a spiritual chat, to a video now, and she could see a huge transformation. The Cosmic Collective started in June or July. I think July, maybe the end of June. In any event, from July to August to September, October, November, in 4 months, people are making like the most spectacular strides in their life, and it's only been 4 months. Only 4 months. So if you're interested in really leveling up your life, check it out. It's only $33 a month for the Cosmic Collective. And when you join the Cosmic Collective, the beautiful part is you already have months worth of spiritual lessons to go through and months worth of energy healings, and you get VIP discounts inside of there and all the good things. VIP Erin says, I think the video I watched was July. It was so moving to see their glow ups. Yeah, I think it's really spectacular. That's one of my favorite things about being a spiritual kind of coach, energy artist, is watching the transformation. Like literally I can see it. And I almost know exactly when it happens. I almost can like guess like, okay, this is going to be the next session or whatever. So let's get on with the show. If you're interested in hanging out with me, working with me in any way, you go to lindsaywithlove.com, or you can click the link in my bio and there's some information there on ways to spend time with me and receive my energy. So yesterday, the Pleiadians were talking about how we have to look past, by the way, this is channeled from Daniel Scranton, and I received this information through Brian Scott's YouTube channel. He was creating a video about this, and I'm relaying some things that I thought were interesting from his video. Okay, so the book is by Daniel Scranton. He's a channel, and Brian Scott is the one who created the YouTube video about it. You probably also want to shake us or slap us sometimes. I plead the fifth. No, I don't. I realize one of the hardest parts at first was realizing like I have to be very patient, but it's helped me cultivate my patience too. So I think it's quite brilliant in both ways. Marge, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the lightning bolt. Welcome to the chat. Oh my gosh, all the things, Marge, coming in hot. Mallory, I'm screenshotting you guys. Sorry, I know I make awful screenshot faces. I really needed to hear that. You guys are so sweet to each other. All right, let's keep going. No, Mallory, no. You know what the beautiful part is? It's not necessarily like, it's like when you can see the energy starting to shift and the perspective starting to open, and it's like, oh, okay. And then the discipline comes. And that's the part that I love to see, is when the discipline hits, or when it's like, finally, I'm just going to release this fear. Like, that's my favorite part. Cause I'm like, yes, finally, like you did it. You did it, by the way. You are healing yourself. I am a guide, or any energy healer or spiritual coach is a guide or a catalyst to your growth and evolution. You are the one doing your own push-ups, and it is so beautiful and so rewarding in all the best ways. Okay, so the Pleiadians say that we need to, I'm just going to do a quick recap. We need to look past whatever we're currently in our current circumstances. From my perspective, this day is an old manifestation. I've already created this day. I've had energy building up in the background to this day. And so I'm not focused in on what's happening in my external environment with my senses. I'm just focused on being in flow state, following my intuition, creating today for whatever is going to happen in the next few days, right? And so that's what we've got to do. It's okay, VIP Aaron. I love a little woo way, and especially it's Friday. It's Friday. Let's not be so serious on a Friday. He said the Pleiadians say that every soul came to Earth knowing that it would be a little bit of pain and suffering, but they were about to embark on the most exciting and expansive journey of their lives, and that's why they came to Earth. And so you decided to come to Earth because even though there's going to be some trials and tribulations, you felt that those trials and tribulations outweighed the expansion you were about to experience. Thank you, VIP Mallory, for the lightning bolts. Okay, so the reward for being on Earth is like none other, but you have to recognize that any challenge is truly an opportunity. And when you switch the perspective, that's when things become much easier. The sun is perfectly in my eyes, you guys. Like, I don't know. I think I had the best lighting in this room in the winter. So I think it's like becoming the best lighting, but right now it's like really tricky. 1 or 2. I think I'm going to go like that. I know it doesn't look great, but it helps my eyeballs. It is what it is, people. We're just going to have to go with it. This is called going with the flow. Okay. Thank you for the rose, Crystal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So remember the Pleiadians said that if you're awake, which by the way, you're awake because you're listening to me and you wouldn't be interested in what I'm saying if you were asleep. You would think that it's hogwash and you would think that I'm hippy dippy, oh woo woo, delulu girl, which maybe I am a little bit, but I don't care. That's how you create your reality. So whatever. All right. Jenna's in the chat. Hello, Jenna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Salty, welcome to the chat. Katie, welcome to the chat. Jen, GT, welcome to the chat. Oh my gosh, so many new people in the chat. Taboo, welcome to the chat. 1987. All right, so the Pleiadians say, don't worry about fitting in because you're actually ahead of your times. You are like the renegade. You're like the leader of the awakeners because the awakening is coming in waves and the waves haven't fully started yet. And so if you are here, you're an early adapter. You're like the person who bought Bitcoin right when it came out, and now you're a billionaire, okay? So congratulations to you. Hold on to that energy because what's going to happen is when the waves and people start to awaken in the masses, I'm talking lots and lots of people, you're going to be very needed. Your energy, your understanding, your wisdom, your patience, your groundedness, it's going to be very impactful for the rest of the world. I'm a hippie from the 70s. Well, I feel like I must have been a hippie sometime. I don't know. I think I've lived many lives and I like to think I love them all. All right. So don't worry about moving. Don't worry about fitting in. You're here. You're helping determine what the new reality looks like, the Pleiadians say, and you will be in high demand. And what society might call your weakness now, especially if you're feeling lost or directionless in life, it's just because you haven't really tapped in yet to like the fullness. Like, okay, let me rephrase that. Just because if you're feeling lost or directionless, it's actually a superpower because you're open to the possibilities. You're not so cemented into your labels, right? We want to release the labels as best we can so we can stay open to our journey. We want it to unfold ever so nicely. When I put the shades like this, I get this really cool, like shadowy thing happening here. And I love that. I know that's really random, but I like it. Okay. So what was maybe your weakness as considered by society standards, which we do not care about society standards. I read a beautiful article the other day that was like, why do you want to be like the rest of society? Almost everyone in society is struggling. Almost everyone in society has low vibrational energy. Almost everyone in society has negative self-talk. Almost everyone in society has like billions of dollars of debt. Why do you want to be like them? I was like, I don't, which is why I'm not. So we're going to release the idea of society standards because it's actual crap. There's a reason that the standards are so freaking low is because when you're in a low vibrational state, you can be controlled and manipulated quite simply. Buy the next big thing and you'll be so happy, right? Your greatest weakness will become your greatest strength. Thank you for the follow. Sarah just smiled. BRB. Shay says, go on, do what you got to do. Like a clean slate. Bex says, yep, exactly. Exactly, Bex. Good morning, Jody. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome. And I'm glad this resonates for you, Sarah. Just smile. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the chat. So let's see. I'm trying to see like what's the next kind of conversation, because it was in chunks. So I'm like, I just want to make sure I'm relaying information correctly to you. So then if you're feeling lost or directionless, or if you're trying to solve a problem or whatever it is that you feel like you have in your life, this is what the Pleiadians say to do, which, by the way, I don't believe there's problems in life. If everything is neutral, there's not a single problem. It just is what it is. And you're placing a negative perception on it to make it a problem. Why are you making it a problem? I don't know. Are you addicted to the drama? I don't know. A lot of people are. You got to release the addiction to the drama. So some people are so used to living in this like fight, flight, or freeze. Is that what it is? Fight, flight, or freeze state. Is that what it is? That they do not know what it feels like to feel calm, and it's very uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. And so you got to get used to the feeling of calm. How do you do that? Baby steps. Go spend some time in nature, 10 minutes a day, lying on the grass, 10 minutes a day, walking through the snowy trail. Hug a tree, literally. Like, I'm not joking when I say that, right? Connect with nature, connect with your meditation routine, calm your mind. I remember when I got into my relationship now that is so supportive and so full of non-judgmental, unconditional love, it felt so uncomfortable to me. I was like, aren't you gonna like judge me for like, not like judge me for that, but like, aren't you gonna like make fun of me, or isn't there gonna be a fight? Like, I'm kind of like waiting, right? You're like waiting for the shoe to drop, basically, the other shoe. But it never came. And it took me a long time to get used to being loved that way by a partner, because I wasn't used to it. And so people, I think what happens is sometimes you kind of get into a really good thing and you self-sabotage because it's so uncomfortable to be in such a good thing that you're like, I would rather just end it now than accept it for what it is, which is beautiful, right? Get off the hamster wheel. I say it all the time. Yep, Sarah, welcome to the chat. Love is law. Love underwill. Yep. Love is law. You're right. User 3847731. Yep. VIP Aaron says, Mallory says VIP addicted to the shindig. Yes. Had to regulate nervous system, baby. Breathe. Yep. Breathe. Yeah. VIP Aaron says, this has been my purpose of 2024, finding inner calm and peace, controlling my nervous system. How have you been doing? Do you feel like you've been getting better at it? Simultaneously horrifying, empowering, and blissful. Well, there you answered my question right away. Thank you so much for that, VIP. And we're on the same wavelength today. Ashley Speaks, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Stephanie Wegman, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. I think I'm saying your name right. I hope anyway. So the Pleiadians say that placing your attention on a certain frequency is the answer to most of your questions. So we're not really going on a journey. They kind of say we're going on an energetic journey, which I thought was quite an interesting new way of viewing it. Meaning you're going through a journey of frequency states, which makes perfect sense, right? You start off suffering, so you push yourself where you get awakened into a healing journey. And then the healing journey becomes the self-love journey. Now you're in love, vibrant energy, vibrancy, vibration. What am I saying? And then you go into truth seeking and you stay in love and you kind of just start figuring it out, right? You go into a really trusting state, and now you're in flow state, which I think is probably the highest. I mean, love for sure, but that's better. Love for sure, the highest frequency. But when you tap into flow state, connected with God, source, universe, creator, and you're just creating all day, every day, I would say that's the most powerful place to live, right? VIP, Mallory says to VIP, Aaron, so proud of you. LaDonna says, finding out I had cancer this January is a whole healing journey. Cancer free now. Ah! You guys, please. I'm so proud of you, LaDonna. Go on, my friend. That is amazing. That is amazing. Cancer is curable, as is everything. You can cure it. People have got to like it's like a matrix. It's like the worst programming. I get that physicians have to say this is your state of being, and this is like your this and this and this, but I feel like it's just like the worst programming. So that is so beautiful. I'm so happy for you. VIP Aaron, but yes, life is so much more enjoyable. Yes, I agree with that. Go on. This is amazing, you guys. Wow, Shay says. China Martinez, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the roses. Thank you so much. Such good news. Yes, it is. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's great news. Thank you. Yes, you can cure it. Yep, of course. Blessings to that. Just lost a friend this week to cancer. Sarah says, yeah, I lost my dad as well. And, but I've always believed you can cure it. Let's keep going. So give more attention to the frequency that you're holding. So this is where people start to falter, and myself included, by the way. I'm not like privy to the faltering. I'm not like an exception to the faltering. You go into a new frequency, and then you oscillate back into an old frequency, and then you go into a new one and an old one and a new one and an old one. This is called growth, and it takes some time to go stay here in this new one. And the Pleiadians say if you were to just give more attention to this new one, now what does that mean? It means making choices for the new frequency, and that's the hardest part. Because sometimes if we just want to make a choice that's known to us, that's comfortable, even if it makes us uncomfortable, one that we don't have to think about because we've decided that a billion times already before, that subconscious programming, right? And so to give more attention to the state that you're in is a little bit tricky sometimes. It is. But the Pleiadians say that the more in tune you are to the feeling state, it's easier for you to know what frequency you're in. So I say this all the time, which is beautiful confirmation. Thank you, Pleiadians. Which is when you meditate, when you join the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course and learn your chakra system, when you really understand the subtle energies inside of you. I'm not talking like your big energies like, boom, I'm obviously happy. I'm talking like the very subtle shift from like a little sad to less sad, or a really happy to like ever so slightly less satisfied. When you feel those shifts, you're going to know very quickly what frequency you're in. And why is that important? Because when you're in certain frequencies is how you create, right? And so we really want to understand the frequency we're in. And how do we do that? By getting in touch with our feelings. How do we get in touch with our feelings? Meditation, clearing the chakra system, learning yourself, practicing awareness, right? And the Pleiadians say, do not judge your lower frequencies. You need the lower frequencies. You need the darkness to love the light, right? We need the polarity to have feelings first and foremost, because if there was no polarity, we would all just be blank feeling slates. It would just be like, everyone feels this way, which could be good or bad. I don't know. There would be less anger, but it might be a little bit more boring, to say the least. But then are you addicted to the drama? I don't know, right? So there's a whole conversation there. But they say, don't judge your lower frequencies. Be excited and proud that you know what it feels like so you can tap into the higher ones. So isn't that a beautiful perspective shift? I'm not mad that I was sad today. I'm actually proud because now I know what sad feels like, so I can become much happier. Not so bad on a Friday morning. Thank you so much. Power, positive energy. Yep, exactly, LaDonna. So amazing. I'm so happy for you. China, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Beck says to VIP Air, nice, calm and peace. Rock on. oh, I see. Calm and peace. Okay. Kristen says, yesterday you mentioned to meditate every day. Is there an app or a program to teach beginners? I don't know about apps. I don't really do apps. I try to stay off my phone and my device because I'm always creating, Kristen. But okay, Aaron's got one. I've used a few paid apps like Headspace or Calm, but now I just use YouTube or TikTok. Yeah, YouTube has, you guys go to YouTube. I've learned so much from YouTube. Yesterday I learned how to create a button on my website that didn't take you to a page. It took you to a specific spot on the page. I revamped my website a little bit yesterday. I wanted to be a little bit user-friendly, more directly sending people to exactly where I want them to go. And I learned that on YouTube yesterday. I watched one video, it didn't work. Then I watched another video, it still didn't have what I wanted. And then the third video, I found what I needed because I was researching different words in different ways. And I got a video, and it was a 4-minute video. And in literally maybe a grand total of from when the idea came into my brain to when I actually implemented it, it was maybe 30 minutes. And I did it. And I learned something new yesterday just from YouTube. So much information on YouTube. You just gotta type the right questions. Francesca, welcome to the chat. Thank you for sharing the live. Kristen says, thank you. YouTube's a wealth of info. Check it out. Yep, exactly. VIP Mallory says, I used to be like, why do all Gen Zs watching nothing but YouTube? And now I'm like, oh, same. Yeah. You learn so much on YouTube, right? You do. I don't know. I've been a millennial YouTube watcher forever. So Sarah says, I use instrumental music and tune into the rhythm of my breath. Yeah, you can do that too. Guided meditations, Kristen, are a really great place to start because it's less you wondering if you're doing it right and more you listening to somebody instructing you. And so you might want to do that. Thank you, Chaotic Solitude. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for being here. Somehow I miss saying hi to you. Welcome, welcome. So remember that when we are in tune with who the heck we are, we can more easily create our reality. Pleiadians say so. Took me to get a minute to get on the train. That's okay. Now you're on. Choo-choo. Okay, so then we talked about this a little bit a couple of days ago, but the Pleiadian said that, good morning, Samantha. Welcome to the chat, my beautiful friend. Welcome, welcome. The Pleiadians say that you're creating your reality with 5D technology. Ooh, this is interesting. Mel L, welcome to the chat. Guided meditations are awesome. Yeah, especially when you're starting out, because it really helps you learn how to tap in. Maybe I should create a course on how to meditate. The thing with meditation is, really quickly, let's talk about meditation, and I'm going to finish the conversation with the Pleiadians. But I really, really, really want you all to remember this. Quo told us, which Quo is a group of high density beings channeled by a group called LL Research for like 50 plus years. Quo says that if you intend to meditate and you sit down or you lie down and you try, that is better than never meditating at all. Even if you try and you lie down and you've got like the brain is going and you've got all these billions of thoughts in your brain and you're like, oh shoot, I was supposed to be meditating. And then you try again. And then it goes back to being all these thoughts and then you try again. That is better. And having the intention, just the intention alone, is better than somebody who's never meditated in their life. The intention is what counts with all energy work. Can you hold the intention? And that's what really meditating is holding the intention to calm the mind. And eventually it will happen. But just like you don't go to the gym and all of a sudden you've got like huge biceps. You go to the gym and you like lift the weights and you lift the weights and you lift the weights and you do it every day and then your biceps grow. And so we've really got to recognize that meditation is something that you learn and you become better at as you stay consistent. That's it. Yes, I've heard them. I'll check them out. Mel L says, okay, awesome. All right, good. Vintage, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Lala says, OMG, that was me at 3:40 in the morning. That is the process. Sarah says, yep. All right. Mallory says, I didn't mean to send something. That's okay. Great idea. Just mentioning that. Yes, intention is everything. Live with intention. Yep. Beauty is you. Oh, crap. That makes complete sense. BFE Mallory says, at the beginning of your guided meditations, yours are legit my fave. Your voice is so powerful. That is super sweet. Thank you. You guys know I worked on training my voice, so I'm going to continue to do that. Lala says, you're so frustrated. The computer says, we're not uploading my x-rays. Oh, Lala, what? Wait, what? You got to be consistent. Yeah, consistency. You guys, if you want to win at the game of life, find your discipline. And honestly, I would suggest that if you're struggling with discipline, look to where Saturn lives in your chart, number one. Saturn's teaching you lessons. And if you're looking for discipline, look to see what is your 6th house in your astrology. Because your 6th house is your day-to-day life. And so if you've got like chaos in the 6th house, you've got to figure out your energy in the 6th house. I should do a report for that, like a discipline report, like how to get consistent. Because I promise you, I was inconsistent. I was inconsistent. I was that person. I was a procrastinator. I didn't want to do things. I had analysis paralysis. I was like, I know I need to be doing this, but I'm not doing it. Why? And then finally I was so fed up with myself that one day I was like, dang it, I'm going to do it. And then I saw a TikTok the other day, which I thought was quite interesting. The girl said somebody told her, if you post consistently on TikTok for a year, you'll never worry about money again. So I thought this is a very interesting perspective. Let's understand why somebody would say that. And I was like, well, it actually kind of makes sense. I've been posting and going live. I've been going live on TikTok consistently now for 6 months or so. I've been posting consistently on TikTok for a year, and I've grown 14 or 15,000 followers. I'm getting paid for my content. I have clients coming to me, new clients every single day because of my TikToks. And it's true. I am receiving money every single day now. And it's only going to be more and more and more. And so like, figure out the consistent part of your life. And I would question if you're really struggling with consistency, like, are you really tapped into what you're doing, or is your heart pulling you in a different direction? And allow it to be what it is. I was having a hard time posting consistently when I was really doing a lot of energy healing stuff, because my mind was a lot on astrology. And then I started doing astrology, and I throw in some energy healing and some manifesting. And now it's like the easiest thing for me to be consistent, because I'm talking all day about the things that light me up inside. So find your consistency. You've got to build, and it's a muscle. It's just like anything else. You just got to tap in. And all of the millionaires say, what's the one thing they'll say? Were you lucky? Did your parents fund you? How did you become a millionaire? And every single one will say, I was consistent. So if you know You can become whatever you want or have whatever you want. I'm talking the body you're creating. I'm talking, I don't know, whatever it is. If you're trying to find a really beautiful love partner, you're consistent in your self-love journey, you radiate out that love, and all of a sudden you're attracting like 10 suitors. Did I just go back to like the 1800s? I don't know. Why did I call them suitors? Whatever, you get what I'm saying, right? If it's money, if it's your beauty routine, if it's your face, like I've been doing face yoga, for example. I've been trying to get rid of like a deep smile lines. I've been trying to, get my jaw to be a little bit more jawing than not. I've been doing face yoga for months. It's working. It's a process. It's a consistent process, but it works nonetheless. So you got to stay consistent. You should back some progress. Don't think about it. Just go for it. If you love it, go for it. You saw that on TikTok, Crystal. Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, that is such an interesting concept. So please make that report. Oh my gosh. Wait, look for who? Huh? Oh my gosh. Let me catch up with the comments. I was so frustrated yesterday. Technology was not cooperating with me. You know what? I had technology issues yesterday and the day before too. Yesterday, I'll share a funny story with you guys. I want to share things with you that happened in my real life, because it's like when you get to a certain level of calm, like I do not give an F, it becomes kind of comical. Has anyone ever seen the TikTok video? This, I think, went viral maybe last winter, where they were parked on their driveway. It was this couple. They got out of their car. They had parked on the driveway, and the car started sliding down the ice. And the girl looked at the guy and she was like, should I go make the smoothies? Like they came back from the gym or something. And she looked at him and she's like, I'll go make the smoothies. And he was like, okay. And he like walked toward the car. Like they did not care. Their car was like literally running down backwards down their driveway because of the ice. And the girl was like, what are you going to do? I had my spirulina and I was running late for my TikTok, as I do. And I accidentally kind of put it down too quickly on the counter, and then it splashed everywhere. Green spirulina everywhere. And I started laughing. I was like, of course, like, Lindsay, you're rushing. You're not meant to rush in life. You know, you don't rush. Of course. And I laughed because I was like, it's the instant karma. It's funny. So eventually you just are like, whatever, what can you do? You got to release the things that are not in your control. All right. Notice VIP Aaron says, notice the thoughts, think them, release them, then stillness, repeat. Yep, exactly. Wait, look for who? I don't know what I was saying. Sag in Jupiter in the 6th house. Well, there you have it, Mallory. Your 6th house is all about you wanting to be adventurous and expansive and very restless. Sagittarius energy is on the go in your day-to-day life. You have Jupiter, so you want to be super abundant. You want to go big on everything. Well, if you go big on every single thing in your day-to-day life, doesn't that just equal burnout? So you get a hold of your Jupiter energy, you tame it a little bit. You recognize that Sagittarius has you going a little bit kind of adventurous and excited all over the place all the time. So you tame that a little bit. Now, this is not to say you're not your authentic self. This is to say you're finding your discipline, right? Two different things. You can be your authentic self and disciplined at the same time. Anyway, this is where I'm at right now. Should I make the report for real? I'll make it. It'll be fast, for real fast. It's one house. Well, maybe I'll look at Saturn too. I always say it's going to be fast, and then it ends up being like a 10-page report, and then I'm undercharging. So I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to create one and see what happens. Melrose, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Oh, wait, look for what? Look at your 6th house, because your 6th house is your day-to-day activities. So if you're disciplined in your day-to-day life, you're going to blow up your life. I'm disciplined. Every morning I come live on TikTok at 9 a.m. Well, technically like 9:13 or so. What I like to think is I'm giving you a buffer of 10 minutes to get your crap together. So when I go live, you're ready for me. That's how I play it in my mind. Anyway, Bex, you should create the TikTok. That was funny. I don't know what I said. Sometimes that happens. My Jupiter's in Pisces. No, don't look for Jupiter. We're not looking for Jupiter. Look for your 6th house. If there's any planets in your 6th house and where Saturn is in your chart. Yeah. You did face yoga this summer, got out of the habit, but loved it. Good reminder. It has changed my face. I have very hooded eyes. They're still very hooded in my opinion, but I'm working on it. And it's like a process. And I've only been doing it for a few months. So I do feel very proud. Like these lines are really less than they were before. My jaw is a little bit more, I mean, I still could do better, but I'm getting there. Okay. It's a process. And I'm not upset with myself. I see the progress. I'm happy for it. You have so many tech questions. Kristen says, yesterday my computer kept losing Connection. Yeah. Yesterday was a weird computer day. I had the same kind of weird things. Neptune in mine. Okay, well, Neptune, VIP Aaron, in your 6th house, you got a lot of faith. Like you run on faith probably in your day-to-day life, which is nice and powerful. But also Neptune is rose-colored glasses. Now, what's your 6th house? Your Cancer rising. So is your 6th house Sagittarius as well? Are you 6th house Sag? What starts your 6th house? Because if it's Sag, Sag, then I mean, yeah, you're restless and kind of all over the place too. So can you see now? Because Sagittarius wants to be expansive and do all the things. But in your day-to-day, Sagittarius is also higher wisdom, higher knowledge, university, teaching. So that makes sense in your day-to-day life. But Neptune kind of has this rose-colored glasses. Sometimes can be living in a little bit of confusion. So really finding discipline powerful. Kaya James, I think is how you say it. Jamis, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. I left my Topo Chico on the counter as I was rushing for my food. Womp womp. Release the things that are not in your control. Yep. Tame the beast. Thanks to you, Manifesting Club and Cosmic Collective. Go on, my friend. Stop watching TV. What I'm really struggling with current political ick. How do I tame the fear? Why are you so afraid? If you are afraid, you are disempowered. And why are you disempowered? Do you think that somebody is going to magically come into your house and like change your whole life? Everything, you guys, everything is already really wildly shifted, but also has anything personally really changed for you in the last, count them, 10 days? I would ask the question. For me, no. In the last 10 days, nothing seriously has changed in my life. I mean, every day I'm moving in a greater frequency, but when we pay attention to anything outside of us and God, source, universe, creator, and think that there's some power over us, we're disempowering ourselves. This is not just to you, chaotic solitude. This is a conversation we've all been having. I've been having for the last 2 weeks with everyone on my lives. I create my reality with God, source, universe, creator, whatever you want to call it. I know exactly what I'm creating, so I do not have any fear in my body about it. And nothing's going to stop me from creating it. That's the conviction I have in my soul. So find that conviction. And it takes also some training, you guys. This is all training. The Hooded Eyes are why I started to got to get back into it. Yeah. I was too much better this week. Turn inward, my friend. Yep. DTM, Lindsay, you light up this world. Thank you. Ah, that was so sweet. Hold on. Let me screenshot that. Holy cow. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. The office says I'm opposite Gemini and 6. Were you suggest looking for information about your birth date? Michelle, birth date and time. If you know where you were born, city, location, hospital, call them, records, or perhaps the government. I think somebody was saying the, I don't know, like a Secretary of State. Do you guys have like a DMV, something, not DMV, because that's, for us, like in Michigan, it's called the Secretary of State. Or like a government agency. I'm not quite sure. Saturn is my 9th house. Da, 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 da. All right. Well, I'm not going to do birth chart readings, you guys. We're going to keep going with this. Literally running from one example to another to get computer to cooperate. Afraid because I have daughters with rights taken away. I'm finding it impossible to ignore and driving myself bananas. Look at your daughters as fully free. Empower them to stand in their freedom. If somebody's sick, look at them as whole. If you think somebody is disempowered, look at them as fully free and totally empowered. It's the best thing you can do for people. Oh, wait, then Michelle, is the question, how do you get your birth chart? Because if you want to cast your birth chart, go to astro.com and enter your birth details. Astro.com, ASTRO.com. All right. So we're going to create our reality with our 5D technology. That's actually a great segue because we're just talking about creating our reality and standing in our empowerment because that's what we do. You're welcome, Michelle. You're welcome. So creating your reality with your 5D technology. This is a cool spin. We know we know you are the creator of your reality. You know you're the creator of your reality. Maybe you don't fully accept it yet, but you know, if you've been hanging out with me, I'm not going to stop telling you. So, okay. Well, you don't have to accept my words as truth, but recognize that it's actually what's happening. But the beautiful part is the Pleiadians also remind you, not only are you the one creating your reality or the creator of it, but you're the tool that you use to create it. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's not forget, we are the energy that we're using to create our reality. So I created, I'm the artist and I am the tool. I am the artist and I'm the paintbrush. I am the artist and I am the clay. Right? Kind of. Do you get where I'm going here? I'm the artist and I'm the crochet hook. I'm the artist and I'm the knitting needles. Okay, so the Pleiadians say, get in touch with the real you. Now, I really loved this because that's when I was listening to the song on Tuesday and the word said, boy, I know my role and I play it. I know my role and I play it. And then I was listening to, what was I listening to after that? And they said that you are playing the role in your reality or something along those lines. So I got all these two to make it trues. Two to make it trues, like all the way, all week long. So who is the real you? What role are you playing? The role I'm playing in this lifetime, because my soul decided this was going to be when I was birthed. My soul said, this is going to be the chart I have from an astrology perspective, and I'm going to come into this lifetime right at this time. So the role I'm playing is a Pisces sun in the 9th house. I'm just going to say with my big three because that's really what we're going to focus in on. I'm playing the Pisces sun in the 9th house. Pisces, spiritual, divine connection, sun, shining my brightest, 9th house, expanding my wisdom, higher knowledge and education far and wide. I use the internet to spread my message far and wide. That's the role I'm playing. I'm also playing emotionally my moon in the 12th house. Once again, the energy of Pisces, the 12th house, right? So I'm playing the energy of psychic, super intuitive, super empathic, clairaudient capabilities, rising sign Cancer. That's the role I'm playing. I'm showing up in the world as an intuitive, as an empath. So people are perceiving me in that way. So that's the role I'm playing. And when I tapped into that finally, it only took me 30 some odd years on this earth. But when I finally tapped into it, I said, okay, I'll play the role. And then my whole life expanded in complete abundance. So what is the role you're meant to be playing in this lifetime? And get in touch with it. That's the real you anyway. That's your energy, right? That's your energy. And the Pleiadians say, see yourself as a holistic expansion of energy. So when I said, that's actually really beautiful because I just said, visualize people as whole. See yourself as a whole expansion of energy. And when we're in the manifesting club together and I say, open your chakra as big as you can, I'm not talking like open it like this. I'm talking take the energy, open it, and feel with the petals of the flower and see how far into space you can expand yourself energetically. You can go so far as you practice opening up the energy, right? So seeing yourself as a big expansion of energy is powerful. When I create my bubble, my shield, it's huge. Today I created a shield that was so huge, but I included everybody that was going to be on my TikTok live. I visualized all of you at your houses, on your tablets, on your phones, hanging out with me inside my bubble. You're protected inside of my energy. Because I was like, well, let's see how big I can get people into my bubble. It's a beautiful place to hang out. It's very pretty inside of there. All right. And the Pleiadians say, pay attention, because as you do this, you'll notice what is of service to you and what is not. So you'll be able to discern quite easily what is working for you and what's actually happening for you and what's not working out so well energetically for you. You're welcome, Bex. You're welcome. A big thing about security, you guys, is finding safety and security because you exist on this planet, being just safe and secure with being a human being, a human spiritual being. A lot of texts around chakras and a lot of channelings I've read around the root chakra is like, are you okay with being a human spiritual being on this planet? If the answer is yes, root chakra is feeling good. If the answer is no, then the root chakra has something to be worked on. So specifically, chaotic solitude, really, you're the one with the daughters. Yeah. For you specifically, having them really breathe into and expand and get grounded into their energy. You're safe and secure because you exist in the world, and it's up to each of us to find our own security outside of the illusions that is the external environment. I believe I'm safe and secure because I'm protected. By who, you might ask? I would say by myself, and also by God, source, universe, creator. And I also recognize I have no control over transitions and things like that. So I just live my life in a space of I am protected. I'm always guided and protected. Time to go hands-free VIP. Aaron says, that's okay. Quick question. If I have to be interviewed for a video, which planet should I look for the planetary hours to help schedule the time? Is it for speaking, VIP Aaron? Speaking, I would say Mercury. Look for Mercury. You know, Mercury has the little hat. It's Venus, but with a hat. If it's for speaking, yeah. Okay, Mercury. I would say Mercury or the sun, because the sun is really where you shine the brightest. Okay, Mercury if you really want to speak really well, articulate really well. The sun if you're really wanting to shine the brightest. And Venus if you want to be really magnetic. Mercury is your fave, Beck says. All right. So let's see. Holy cow. We're already at 10:08, you guys. I think this is a good time. You're welcome. Perfect. I love it. Perfect. I think this is a good time really quickly to get out our journals because we've been manifesting together in our journals. If you're new here, get a piece of pen and paper. It's better to do it in a pen, writing it down with your hands versus using a phone. Sending lots of love and light to Kid Solitude. Let's just breathe, like everybody really quickly before we journal, because this is a big conversation we had today. Just take a second, close your eyes if you can. We're going to block out 80 to 90% of the sensory, putting the hands on the heart. Breathing in through the nose, letting it go out of the mouth. For those of you who've never done any chakra breathing with me, you're going to place your attention in the center of your chest where your heart is, kind of where your heart is, and then bring the energy to the spine. Okay, so your hands are on your heart in the center of your chest. Bring the attention to your spine. And breathing in and out of the nose now, very gently, you're going to breathe in and visualize a flower on your spine kind of opening and blooming. So breathing in, opening that flower. And exhaling through the nose, gently closing the flower. Breathing in, opening the flower in the heart chakra. Closing it like a flower. One more deep breath in. Make your flower petals go as big as you can without overwhelming yourself. Breathing in, opening the flower. Letting it go. They have proven, if you want to go study the research and you don't believe me, they've proven, heartmathinstitute.org has proven that you can track, you can actually measure the energy of the heart. Some people's energy goes out to 10 feet. I've always wanted my heart energy measured. I'm curious to know how far mine goes. That's very ego of me though, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, but it's a curiosity nonetheless. I'm allowed to have those in this lifetime, I suppose. All right, so let's get out our journals. We're manifesting together. Let's not forget. So by the way, you guys, I did double check. I started manifesting on 11/7/24. We started doing this process. Dr. Jim Doty, the neurosurgeon, says this is how you manifest using your science energy rather than your faith energy. And I was at 18.5 thousand followers. You guys know I'm manifesting 50,000, but my goal is up to 20 million or more. And so I was at 18.5 and I'm at 19, perhaps 19.1 by now. I don't know. I put out a pretty good full moon video, so maybe it got me to 19.1. Kala, welcome to the chat. I think it's how you say your name. Well, Kayla, maybe Kayla or Kala, welcome to the chat. Kate the Sarge, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Chicken Mama, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much, VIP Aaron, for sending some information to Chaotic Solitude. Chaotic Solitude, keep breathing into the heart like that and ground yourself. Good morning, Dreama. How are you feeling after the Manifesting Club last night? I hope you're doing well. Okay, get out your journals, you guys. We're on day number 8, 9, technically 9. If you haven't done this with me, what we're going to do is write out our manifestation. I'm going to read mine to you as I write it out so you can understand how I'm tapping into my senses so I can actually really feel what I'm manifesting. And then from there, we read it silently. From there, we read it out aloud. And then from there, we visualize it in the heart. So let's start. Great this morning. It's Kayla. Okay, thank you, Kayla. I know I said Kala, and then I was like, I think it's Kayla. Thank you for that. Chaotic Solitude. Well, please come back. Always Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're always welcome. You're feeling great this morning. Good. Me too, actually. Okay, so let's start writing our manifestations. Mine is going something like this. I vividly see, I'm tapping into my eyes, my senses, my sense of sight. I vividly see 50,000 followers on my TikTok page. And I can feel, now I'm feeling how proud and excited I am as I share this with my partner. And I can hear, now I'm tapping into my sense of hearing. I can hear him say how proud he is of me, to keep going. He always tells me, keep going, babe, to keep going, babe. I'm even going to write that. Why not? And how I will be, he always tells me I'm going to be double. So how I will be at 100,000 in a couple of months. He always tells me you're going to be double in a couple of months. It's the cutest thing. So you guys, I tapped in when I'm manifesting. First and foremost, if you're new here, we're manifesting for the good of all, the harm of none. I'm manifesting over millions of followers on my TikTok page because that means I've fulfilled my soul mission of raising the frequency of the planet. The more people that hang out with me, and this is not an ego thing, this is kind of proven at this point. If you continue to hang out with me, you will create a better life for yourself. That's what happens when you hang out with high vibrational people. I did it for myself, and I know how to teach other people how to do it too. Okay, so first and foremost, it's not from an ego perspective. I'm not trying to become famous. I'm trying to help as many people as I can in this lifetime with my natural gifts and talents. Okay, so I vividly see, I see 50,000 followers on my TikTok page, and I can feel how proud and excited. I can feel it. What do you feel when you're manifesting? Manifesting for the good of all, the harm of none, not just for you. We're manifesting for everybody here. So when you're manifesting from a path of service to others, it'll come much faster and easier, right? Willingly give and graciously receive. It's kind of like the golden rule in energy work. And I can feel how proud and excited I am as I share this with my partner, and I can hear him say how proud he is of me, to keep going, babe, and how I'll be at 100,000 in a couple of months. So that's my manifestation. What have you been writing out? What have you been writing out with me? I'm not going to read it aloud again. I'm going to read it silently. I'm going a little bit out of order, but whatever. It's okay. I'm sure that my brain doesn't mind. And then we're going to visualize together. And then I'm going to sit back. He says you can put hands in heart in prayer. I put mine on my chest, on my heart chakra, because it really helps me put the attention on the heart. I'm going to put my feet flat on the floor. And from here, I'm just going to close my eyes, cut out the sensory so I can really tap into this feeling. And rather than looking at the 50,000 followers on my TikTok page, what's really going to solidify it for me is this conversation I have with my partner. Because what I typically do is I show him my phone. He adjusts his eyes to the screen and what he's looking at. And then he says, oh my gosh, like, good job, babe, when he sees the numbers. So that's what I'm focusing on visualizing. And I'm feeling it and I'm hearing it and I'm seeing it. And as I do this, I'm breathing just like I taught you a second ago, in and out of my heart chakra. The heart chakra is where the manifesting magnet lives in your body. It's kind of where the law of attraction comes from. It's where you're pulling people to you through the heart. And we started this on 11/7, so 8 days ago. I was at 18.5, and now I'm at 19. So in 8 days, I've gained 500 followers, but maybe 600. I don't know. Am I at 19.1 right now? Maybe. Could be, or maybe probably by the end of today, I will be. I would assume. So in a matter of 8 days, by the way, this is only posting once a day, sometimes twice. So in a matter of 8 days, I've gained 500 followers, maybe 600. So for sure, 50,000 is on its way to me. I'm not worried about that. We're just going to see how long it takes. We're going to have some fun with it. Shay says, I vividly see 30 people on my sunrise live from Jamaica engaging with me on an intentional moment. 30 people or more. I vividly see 30 people or more on my live with me, and I can feel the energy of the people in the room, and I can read and I can see them on the screen so excited with me, thanking me for showing them this beauty or whatever, right? Go deeper, Shay. Go more into the senses if you can. Not just vividly see what perhaps you hear. You can hear the waves crashing and you can see them typing how beautiful it is. Just say I vividly see tons of people. 30 or more maybe is good too. Lala says, I can literally see the stuff at work and hear my managers telling me how I am to them and our patients. For your promotion, Lala? Success. Okay, got it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't type today. That's okay. I think I got it. Okay, yes. Okay, got it. All right, cool. So we're going to end today. We still have to talk about the Pleiadians, you guys, but I guess I have content for Monday. That's great. I'm not mad about that. For those of you that do want to learn how to become a Reiki master or an energy healer, the course is live and I'm building it out. But I'm building it out and I'm selling it to you at the same time. So you can, if you're interested in that, save $111 by getting the course now as I build it out. So if you're interested in becoming a Reiki healer, a Reiki master, a certified energy healer through me, if you're interested in learning that, please get into that course. You'll save money by buying it pre-sale. And I'm dropping a new lesson on Monday. So far there's 2 lessons. By Monday, there will be 3 lessons and it will be complete by December 31st. So by 2025, if you join now and you followed along with the lessons, you could technically be certified starting 2025 as a Reiki master. It's $111 off. And the link is the second link in my bio. So click on my profile page up here. It says Reiki Master and Energy Healing Certification course now on pre-sale. The code is, once you click into the website, the code is there. It says it's pre-sale promo is the code, but the code is on my website. Kayla, it's my first time to see you and I followed. Well, thanks for following. I appreciate that. Thank you for the rose, Kelly BD Thrive. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for being back here again, by the way. And for those of you that want to join the Manifesting Club, we do manifest together Monday, December 2nd at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Friday the 13th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're following the new moon and the full moon. New moon, super powerful for manifesting. Full moon, just as powerful for manifesting, but just as powerful for getting rid of the crap that is holding you down from creating your best reality. Super powerful inside of that club. It's only $11 a month. By the way, it is a subscription just as the Cosmic Collective. So if you subscribe, you're getting charged every single month unless you cancel. You can cancel by emailing me or canceling on your Stripe payment invoice thing. So it's a Reiki Master certification, energy healing certification. You'll be Reiki Master. You'll be able to teach Reiki. Nohimi, welcome. Nohimi, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Can you tell me more details about the full moon? You can go watch my full moon video. I put timestamps by you wall. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name, but I did put timestamps on my full moon video. I just posted it this morning on my page. It's the most recent video other than my pinned videos. And there are timestamps, so watch for your rising sign if you're interested in learning more about your full moon energy. You guys, it's a very powerful full moon. Really allow yourselves to let go of that thing that you know is holding you back, whether it's a comfort zone, whether it's a partnership or a friendship, whether it's somebody that you're hanging out with that laughs at your dreams. That is not a friend, by the way. Whatever it is, let it go. I promise you, it might be hard for a couple of days, but you're going to feel relieved and you're going to transcend into greater frequencies when you do that. What else do we have going on? Cosmic Collective people, if you're interested in the Cosmic Collective, join. It's also a membership, $33 a month. There's already like 6 monthly spiritual lessons inside. And this month we are focusing on releasing your fear around receiving a ton of money in this lifetime. By the way, you can be spiritual and rich AF. I am. I'm getting there anyway. I'm just going to say I am. I'm declaring it now. It took me a long time to get out of that limiting belief. Am I allowed to be spiritual and rich? Yes. Chaotic Solitude. I go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ish. So you guys, allow yourselves to be rich. Allow yourselves to be healthy. Allow yourselves to be abundant. It's all things you're either allowing yourself to be or not, which is a hard pill to swallow, I know. But once you get used to that idea, it becomes much easier to just manage your energy. If you don't want to be a Reiki master, but you do want to manage your energy and really stand in your greatest empowerment in this lifetime, you might want to join the Unleash Your Manifesting Power course. You can use code POWER for 15% off, collect some abundance, $65. And you can join that today and start learning all today. Get going with healing yourself. Anyway, you can find out all of my information on lindsaywithlove.com, or you can click up here and go into my profile link. There's freebies inside and all the other things. I hope that some way, somehow you join me. And if you don't want to purchase anything from me, that's fine. Continue to come here and get some free information from me and spend some time in my energy. Let's get on the energetic wave before we shut down for the day, because it's Friday. So we've got to get on a good energetic wave so we can hang out on the wave until Monday when I see you guys next. So let's do the dang thing already. I'm tired of talking anyway, especially I don't like the promos, you guys. I do have to promote myself. It's one of the weirdest parts about like being in a business. Like, I really don't like it, but I do have to tell you what I offer, right? It's part of it. So closing our eyes, breathing in through the nose, letting it go out of the mouth, resetting the energy, breathing in through the nose, letting it go. One more deep breath in through the nose, letting it go. Either thinking about something that you are releasing or really, really, really giving attention to the person you're innovating yourself into. Who are you becoming? Who are you now? Hold that energy. The Pleiadians told us if we hold the attention, it becomes it. So who have you innovated yourself to be? I have innovated myself to be a spiritual teacher or leader, perhaps on TikTok. I'm holding that frequency for myself. Who are you deciding that you are being? This is the energy with this full moon conjunct Uranus to become something new, to innovate, to stand in your authenticity even more. Kind of peel back a layer, so to speak. So hold that energy, or think of something you're releasing and repeat out loud if you can, silently if you must. I am strong and I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teepers. Where's VIP Deborah this morning? Oh, that was so fun. If you don't know what Show Me Your Teepers is, my little doggy has a permanent underbite. She smiles at everybody. She brings so much joy to the world, and that's why we're showing our teepers. We're happy, we're manifesting. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. I am strong, and I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teepers. Oh, I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. Now we're going to manifest. We're actually going to use our energy. So if you're new to this, no worries. I'm guiding you through it. Thinking of that thing you are manifesting, that person that you are standing in a new frequency and you're holding that space so you truly become that person. Breathing in from the base of the spine, pulling the energy on the inhale up, 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 up through the crown of the head, giving the vision, the feeling I vividly see, hear, sense, smell, whatever it is, giving it to God, Source, Universe, Creator to experience with you. They have to know what the heck, this energy needs to know what it's creating as well. So give the vision. On the exhale, bringing the energy down the chakra system, down, 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 back to the base of the spine on the sits bones, and circling the energy clockwise in your root. If you work with your energy, circle it. If you don't, just hang out with me. Trust that you're bringing it down to reality, down to earth. One more time, breathing in, pulling the vision up the chakra system, giving it to God, Source, Universe, Creator out of the crown. And on the exhale, bringing the energy down the chakra system, all the way to the root, letting it trickle down the back of the spine, down, 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 and cementing it in clockwise. Trusting that you are creating your reality right now as we are doing this. I am strong, and I can do this. Smiling big, showing me your teepers. I freaking did it. Why? Because I knew I could do it. You are on the energetic wave, my friends. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I hope that you join me some way, somehow in my vortex, whether it's joining the Manifesting Club, getting into these spiritual lessons with me, and getting more FaceTime with me in the Cosmic Collective. Perhaps you want an astrology report. I'm going to do the discipline report. I'm going to just play with that this weekend, see what happens with it. I knew I could do it. Yes, you can. Kelly, thank you for being here. T-Fers Lala says, please put this on a t-shirt. I'm trying, using the wave to bring success and abundance north of normal. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Don't forget the journals on Amazon. Yes, I have journals on lindsaywithlove.com. There are 2 of them. I have them right here really quickly. Thank you, Lala, for that. Manifesting tracker, Heal yourself with this journal over the course of 52 weeks. It is the easiest journal, and you will heal your chakra system. I'm getting people wanting to go in my chat. You'll heal your chakra system by following this journal. If you cannot join the courses or you want to save some money, these journals are like $11 and $14, and I think I get like $6 and $7 from them. So it's not some big money maker. It's simply to help you in a very cheap way, or inexpensive way, not cheap, inexpensive. VIP Aaron says, I'm going to use the wave to decorate the house this weekend. Ah, Christmas is here for Aaron. I know that. That's the truth. Let's see what's going on. What else? What else? All right. Thank you guys for being here. I'm flying. Shay says, go on. I hear your voice, but I saw Deb's face. Ah, that was hilarious. Oh my gosh. That was beautiful. I was like, can you say it? That was like the best moment ever. Oh my gosh. It was cracking me up. All right, you guys, have an amazing day. I hope to see some of you in my payments, which means you are taking your empowerment back. You're stepping into your empowerment. Anything that I've created is for you, and I've done it for myself, which is why I created it first and foremost. And then I sent it out to the masses. So if you're interested in being positive and high vibrational, living your best life ever, like I've done for myself, then please tap into what I have offering. All right, you guys, have a great day. Thanks for being here. Have an amazing weekend. I will see you all. Have a great day, Catherine. Bye, Lala. Bye, Tony. Bye, Bex. Bye, Aaron. Bye, VIP. Aaron. Bye, VIP Mallory. Bye, all the people. Have a great day. I love you all too. I will see you back here on Monday, where we're going to have another great conversation. So thanks for being here. Oh my gosh, where's my YouTube? I got to find it. All right, you guys, have a great day. Thank you for the heart puffs. Bye, guys. Thank you, YouTube viewers. Have a great day.